Hello, my name is Diaversai, and this is the Path of Least Resistance episode 20, and we're going to be doing the 4.5 star weekly challenge for the week of September 2nd, 2024. For this, I've decided I want to play LeBlanc just for fun. Normally I would run this with Echoing Spirit and 2 Stalker's Blades, but because when I do these videos I want them accessible, I don't want to use more than one of any rare relic. I'm going to be using Guardian's Orb, Stalker's Blade, and the Bounty Hunter's Renown. I have no idea how this is going to work. Could be great, could be terrible. We're going into the 4.5 star weekly, which is on Flinching Strength. Each round the player's first Noxus card costs 1 less to play. This will synergize with our LeBlanc. Demacian Might, when one of the foe's units strike, grant it +1/+1. And Deadly, which I'm kind of tired of Deadly to be honest, but whatever. And the end boss here is Jinx. Ideally we want to run into like Trifarian Might so that we can synergize with LeBlanc, but I think Hold him off is probably worth taking. And the first boss is Herald of Spring. When one of the foe's units is supported, grant it +2/+2. So LeBlanc has slower but safer games. Basically, goal is get LeBlanc on the board. She strikes a bunch of times, makes copies of LeBlanc, and then you play infinite LeBlanc. With Guardian Orb, you can end up with some weird situations where your LeBlanc is, or not just your LeBlanc, but any of your cards are just weird because they have a number of epic items attached to them.
Surprised to see me. I whisper truth into lies.
You freak! Whoa! Stop eating or no more walkies!
LeBlanc levels up after doing 15 damage, and then every 15 damage you deal after that, you're going to create a mirror image in hand, and every 15 damage you do after that, you reduce the cost of that mirror image. If you have 2 Stalker's Blades on LeBlanc, what that'll do is kill, usually, 2 units every time you drop LeBlanc. And since we only have 1 Stalker's Blade here, it's not going to be quite as good. The double Stalker's Blade also helps you trigger into the second mirror image a lot faster. That's okay. We do this for our free-to-play brothers and sisters.
Explosive pride. Smoke and mirrors.
So for example, one of the things that we did was we got double attack on this Legion Saboteur from our epic item from Guardian's Orb. And Guardian's Orb does only impact cards in your deck.
Classic misdirection.
So if you have like the 2 LeBlancs out already, LeBlanc is not going to get an epic item. One of the things you want to try to do is use your Sharpened Resolve on LeBlanc so that when you use Mirror Image, she deals more damage, basically. Because the idea is to get your mirror images to be basically free. And that's how you infinite combo with her.
What a treat.
And that is the basics.
A Vandal Scout leaves no trace.
I'm gonna take Vandal Balance here. I'm not really sure if that'll be good or not, but I think our opponent has a high chance of having better units than we have because they have Deadly, and we don't. And ideally we'd pick something here that synergizes with LeBlanc. But we can take Gus Monk that will kill itself for rally. That sounds pretty good, and we want the champion item chest. We go into Bar Alley Barkeep, whose power is when a unit is summoned, shuffled its stats. This can get weird. Go ahead and keep this Gus Monk in hand. Extra rally is pretty good for us. And it looks like they have Staunch Defender already. Play LeBlanc, see what stats it ends up with. Oh, we randomly procced Black Cleaver. That's great.
Surprised to see me.
We love Black Cleaver.
I am everywhere. I am everyone.
A foray into the field? How exciting!
And here we probably want to drop this House Spider before they attack, just to eat 2 of their blockers. Or 2 of their attackers, rather.
You certain?
And we'll go ahead and play Gus Monk here.
Best technique.
LeBlanc's level up power is that when you attack, or her champion power, when you attack, if you've leveled up a champion, summon an ephemeral LeBlanc. So that LeBlanc should kill this volunteer Ulnuk. And yeah, we're not going to win here, but we will get rid of their board and do a little bit of damage. And a thing we can do, like I said, is kill our Gus Monk to give us rally. You can then mirror image our LeBlanc. That copy will kill the Bull Elma.
A perfect puppet.
And then when we attack here, we will win the game. So Guardian's Orb makes it a little bit random. I think 2 Stalker's Blades is way more consistent, so I would do that. I'm going to take Godwillow Seedling here. I think... Actually, no. I don't like any of these cards. I had a coughing attack and I forgot to hit resume. So we ended up taking... I can't see my deck from here. We ended up taking Transposition instead, and then we're going into Yusari, whose power is Treetop Ambush. Round start, give the foe's strongest unit Challenger, and the foe's weakest unit Elusive this round.
Places to go. People to be.
We don't want any trouble.
My move.
And we procced Elusive on LeBlanc, so they're not going to be able to block us. It's actually a little bit worse in terms of safety, because now their board's going to be able to grow a little bit bigger. Yeah, kind of would prefer that they could block and then we could remove them. They'll do more damage for sure, but safety is kind of more important.
Give me a sweet bun. Heightens the senses.
And then here, of course, we want to play a Noxus card before we play Sharpened Resolve, because this is a Noxus card as well. And if we play that first, we will lose our discount. You get doubling dice on Blade's Edge. Actually, I'm not sure what happened there. Felt like doubling dice, but I don't think it said that. Okay, it was doubling dice. Yeah. Alright. There, I played the Sharpened Resolve first out of habit. I should not have done that. That was a mistake. We'll go ahead and mirror image LeBlanc here.
A perfect puppet.
It'll kill this 0/5. So it's a little anti-synergistic to have the Frostbite, but it still gives us a fair amount of protection. And we can afford slow games because we can never lose. Go ahead and prank Steel Tempest. Prank it again. And we have Last Breath Rally on this Arachnoid Sentry. Fairly likely that he'll block Arachnoid Sentry. Oh no, I can't because of the block. Oops.
They'll never see me coming.
I'll go ahead and drop Ken in here.
Now you will see my final move.
Pranks are kind of, I guess, a bad idea. I thought it was going to be fine, but it's just clogging up her hand. And not, like, really providing much value. I mean, except for making that Steel Tempest unplayable.
Spark and I will keep you safe.
Go ahead and use Bloody Business to remove this. And next round we'll win.
What a treat.
I served the King coup. They could not hope to win.
Guess we'll take Battering Ram here. So we are using Bounty Hunter's Renown. This makes our LeBlanc a little bit stronger based on the amount of money we have. So right now she has +3/+3, which is pretty cool. So we could take this shop and search for a power, but I think a champion item chest here is fine. Radiant Plate Armor is a little bit tempting, but we'll go Shadow Totem instead. And we can get rid of our worst card, which is probably Transposition. It might be Battering Ram. We'll go into Karma, whose power is Guided Meditation. All players start with 10 mana gems. I'll go ahead and mulligan the whole thing, looking for LeBlanc. Karma has Staunch Defender, which is actually kind of scary. If Karma were to start with Staunch Defender, like if she started with the attack token, which I'm not sure she can in Nightmare Portals, that would be kind of spooky. Also going to get to play a bunch of extra spells for free here.
Trust your instincts. Let's fly.
Gladly.
I guess we'll take 10. Could have blocked one with the Battering Ram.
Explosives primed.
I'll go ahead and use Sharpen Resolve to remove this unit here. And we'll take Cannon, Mark of the Storm on Karma. Yeah, without LeBlanc, the deck kind of falls apart, but we'll see how it goes. Karma at least won't be able to do much, since she's going to be frostbitten forever.
We each hold a world within.
I knew, and now I am. Cool head, steady hand, unwavering heart.
Block the Emerald Awakener, and boost this spider to kill the Eye of the Dragon. Do draw Whispered Words, which is great. We can draw 3 cards from that. None of them say LeBlanc.
Wind, help your bellows! Of course, my master!
Tenacity through trial.
And we'll go ahead and attack with everything. Gonna block something with Emerald Awakener.
Find enlightenment.
And we can use Sharpened Resolve and Cloud Stance to make our Legion Drummer strong enough to kill it. We're hoping they would kill this Gust Monk here, so we could get a rally, but that didn't happen. It's fine.
Look within.
If we're lucky, Karma will deck herself out. Gives us the chance to end the round, so of course we do that.
Act with conviction. Many past lives in a single soul.
We don't want both of our Gust Monks to die here, so we're fine just using Sharpened Resolve there. And we can give it Cloud Stance also. This will recall it to our hand.
I will avenge my student!
And we do get to attack again. This is a worse attack because this Oro Fly has gotten stronger. But I'm happy using Lightning Rush here to just remove and get rid of this guy as well.
I keep step with the heartbeat of Noxus.
I think if we drop Cannon, he'll just die. So we'll wait. I'm gonna Blades Edge this Dawn and Dusk. I was planning on Blades Edging it anyway. The Spell Shield was a bit problematic. And we can drop Gust Monk here, recreating Cloud Stance.
We march as one, an unstoppable force.
Our battering ram's pretty big. We can still block though. And we finally drop LeBlanc. I think we're honestly kind of okay just to attack here.
Peace has its cost.
I'm gonna keep Sharpened Resolve in hand for now. And they do recall our battering ram, which, you know, is a pretty big setback. But now that we have LeBlanc, it should be fine.
I whisper truth into lies.
They undoubtedly have another Karma in hand. Go ahead and make that Deny cost more. Make Ice Quake cost more. Storm of Blades is actually pretty mean. And I can't drop Battering Ram here because if we do, the Mirror Image won't be able to play.
The spirit gives to those who listen.
Classic Mr.
Go ahead and use Mirror Image on LeBlanc. There's the replacement Karma. Let's keep making Deny cost more. And we'll go ahead and stun Karma here. Eight cards left. Can't block. They burn a Karma, which is nice for us.
Smoke and mirrors. They'll never see it
We
coming.
want to attack here, but not with everything, because otherwise our Karma or our LeBlanc will be created.
By force of will.
Sharpened Resolve on our double attack Legion Saboteur is enough to finish off the game. And that took forever. Draw your champions. This is why we put Echoing Spirit in the deck, actually. Because when we don't draw LeBlanc, the games are just forever long. They're already pretty long. And we'll take Spell Shield on LeBlanc. For a power, we can take a Rumi Shield. We cast a lot of spells, so that's just for healing. And we'll go into Scales of the Dragon. Round start of pause the attack token, grant the foe's units +0/+2, otherwise grant them +2/+0 instead. Let's go ahead and cycle one of our LeBlancs.
History forgets, but the Black Rose remembers. Good.
Potentially could have passed there to give him the chance to play another card. We did waste one of our Stalker's Blade hits there, and we never want to waste a Stalker's Blade hit. Spell Shield absorbs Steel Tempest. We do get a level up.
Everywhere. I am everyone.
We could play 2 pranks to see what's in their hand. I think that's fine. Go ahead and make their Steel Tempest cost more. House Spider has Reckoner's Mark. So when we drop that, it'll go ahead and kill itself on this guy. We can drop second one as well. The focusing crystal's pretty nice. I'm gonna play the Legion Saboteur as a passing move. I want to see what they play.
While claws take hold.
And then we'll go ahead and mirror image LeBlanc.
A perfect
This will also get us another mirror image in hand.
Trust your instincts. Let's fly.
Gladly.
And we'll go ahead and do that one more time.
Good.
Use Sigil of Malice, or LeBlanc is close to making another mirror image there. And we'll mirror image again.
It's time. My
We did get Rally on LeBlanc. If you do that, you automatically win the game, because you can attack an infinite number of times.
Another rose for the garden.
Take Sown Seeds, it'll give us the ability to draw a card, and we don't want to double up on cannons. Of course, we remove our worst card, which is probably Battering Ram. You can take Titanic Wave here. It does cost us a little bit of money, but I think it will more than pay off for itself. We're going to take Warden of the Tribes because I want the champion item chest over this shop. Again, we're preserving our Bounty Hunter's Renown. Warden of the Tribes has found family. The foe's units have +1/+0 for each different subtype among units they've summoned to this game, so that's a permanent effect. We don't have LeBlanc, so we're full mulliganing. We get 3 LeBlanc, which is fine, I guess. 1 too many. 4. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass here,
Tiny toad.
so they can play a unit.
You're so cool.
We could just use Sown Seeds and like wait for next turn, but I think dropping LeBlanc here is probably fine. Our LeBlanc does have 8 power, so it's gonna get hit with the Titanify that we bought.
Surprised.
Again, more than making up for the fact that we lost, I think, 2 power
I whisper
on Bounty Hunter's
truth
Renown by doing that.
into lies.
And our hand is junk.
I taste purple.
That's fine. Play Sharpened Resolve. Play Mirror Image.
Classic misdirection.
Go ahead and drop House Spider here just to get a card out of our hand. And play a couple pranks. We could just end the turn, I guess, because we're just going to win when we attack.
My move. One step closer.
And we'll take Voidlane Shell on LeBlanc here. Just more copies is good. And same thing here, we're going to take, I think, Barrier. Maybe Challenger. Challenger's probably more useful overall. I'll take Barrier. And we get rid of our worst card, which is probably Bandled Balance. Maybe Sown Seed. Possibly Quicken. Definitely Quicken. Then we go into Jinx, whose power is Rocket can go boom when the foe attacks. They play a Super Mega Death Rocket. Jinx can play a lot of cards really fast. And she makes a full board really fast, which means she gets attacks. She has Flame Chompers, so she can kind of choose what you're blocking. Apparently also comes with Staunch Defender, so she's already on the board. She has a couple ways to remove your units.
Stick your lip out and give 'em puppy eyes. Trust me.
With Get Excited and I think Time Winder.
I am everywhere. I am everyone. Good.
And we make our own giant LeBlanc here. Cast Mirror Image.
Classic misdirection. What a treat.
And our hand is full, which is basically unacceptable. They're gonna go ahead and make this Time Winder cost more, and we'll make Get Excited cost more.
Jinx? Stands for Jinx? Sure.
Gonna play Mirror Image. Could play Sharpened Resolve, but we want to get the cost reduction on Mirror Image. Not sure if it was already 0, but there's not really a way to check, so. And just whenever they play a card, we play LeBlanc. Make Time Wander cost more. Oro Cannon costs more. Time Winder costs more. And our goal for next round is going to be to Mirror Image LeBlanc. We have this Thrashing Snapper with Last Breath Rally. That's great as well. We can force kill him because we can just challenge a stronger unit. We can also just throw Blade's Edge at him. Sharpened Resolve, keep it alive.
A perfect puppet.
We want him to die, but not right now.
It's time.
Gonna prank the Darian Poro. That was really unfortunate. Still gonna kill our guy here. Yeah, Jinx can't play any more cards.
Seeing double.
I don't even know things on this card.
Smoke and mirrors.
And then this attack wins. No stress. That is it for the 4.5 star weekly. There are faster ways to get through it. I just haven't played LeBlanc in a while and it's fun. Again, I would suggest using double Stalker's Blade over Guardian Orb. It's way more consistent. Guardian Orb can be more fun, but it's worse, in my opinion. And for that we get a gold vault. And in the gold vault we have Vein Fragments. That is it for this episode. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.